Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia with prairiedog and our newest entitlement, Chronic Snipe.
What's up, my nigga?
Starts it off by saying nigga.
Now, Chronic Snipe here is a little bit more seasoned of a YouTube commentator than I am, so I'm glad to have him here.
And then there's a me.
And
Mario!
we have prairiedog, our less veteran
I was gonna
YouTube
look somebody
commentator.
up on YouTube, but I forgot who.
So, here we are playing Amnesia. We're gonna go ahead and go into the wine center like I was going to. Although I need a key, so let's go get a key. Now, if I recall, it's upstairs and through the room. So we're gonna go up here, and make a sprint for the door.
Are you afraid, Mackenzie?
Absolutely.
Are you afraid?
Yes, I'm absolutely not afraid. I've had the opportunity of playing the first 20 minutes of this game at least 3 times in a row, so I know basically everything that's going to happen.
And then the unexpected happens.
If there was unexpected, yes.
Stephen Walking just tweeted at me.
Did he now?
He did. Y'all best be jealous.
What did he say?
Well, XxCRONIKSNIPExX uploaded a new game remix, and then afterwards I noticed Stephen Walking tweeted, remixing video games. Been a while. And I was like, connection.
May 1839. The unflinching
Well,
African sun has continued.
It seems the moment's right. 4chan.org.
Making it impossible to dig
Just hang
into
on
the dusk.
a second there, Chronic.
How
I got
Professor
a
Herbert
commentary
managed to
going on.
find the location in these vast plains of
Hey, just because you're commentating doesn't mean I can't go look at
No, there's an
4chan.
in-game
When I asked
commentary
him
going
about the
on. Someone's
tomb
reading.
again, he told me about the legend
Ah.
of Kin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Alright, so clearly Daniel here was some sort of archaeologist, so we'll hope to figure out some of his past along this gameplay.
Hey, Lucas. Check that out.
I'm not clicking on any links.
Come on.
I hear a monster.
Kick its ass.
Yep, see, that's the one downside of this game. What person wouldn't grab a freaking chair and beat someone with it?
Or grab the lamp you're already holding.
Hey man, you're holding a lamp in one hand. You know how hard it is to swing a chair with one arm?
Then grab a
That's why.
book.
No, you throw the lamp at it and watch it burn to death.
There was, however,
Yeah, but you're short lamp.
I did see a custom story where they actually did supply a sword. It was crap, horribly done, but
17th May.
Die, you son of a
1839.
bitch!
My
Die!
hands tremble as I write.
and not only that, it was
Document my tribulation.
it was
for
a
I
sword
fear
from
that
Zelda.
My memory will fail me if I linger. Dark ancient passage we uncovered.
that was the
Our
horrible
torches
link
burned
sound.
faintly in the murky
What's the
earth.
melee
Slowly
button?
made our way underground. The men were
Ah!
and
Alright,
fearful.
got another paper
They
here.
argued loudly, and I felt their strange language
Yeah.
getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th
Well,
century
unfortunately,
structure
I have to be
expected.
going for now, but I will
The twisting path
return.
emerged into a great antique.
Bye.
Chronic
The
Snipe.
walls were
Talk to
lined
you in a
with
bit.
statues unlike any
Yes, you
I've
will.
seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end
gone,
of the
Prairie
chamber,
Dog?
a great slab of stone
left?
sealed off whatever lay ahead.
Yeah.
I gave the order to
No
raise it,
time.
and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped,
My God.
sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I was trapped. So basically, in this gameplay, I'll be taking it a little slower than most people. I'll just, I'm not going to skip through the storyline. I'll let you guys all read it. I know here and there, my friends are going to be a little bit loud for you guys to hear it, but hopefully you're able to read and don't have to listen, considering Prairie Dog likes to scream his balls off.
No, that's Mark. No, sorry, that's the wife beater.
Yeah, so for this gaming channel, I'm gonna have a lot of appearances from Prairie Dog. I believe the wife beater is gonna be one of our
Phew.
co-announcers, I guess you could call it. They're just in the background talking, and now and then there will be Chronic Snipe. I will be adding a few other people to come chat with me while I'm playing games.
It's the phone.
Who could be calling me at this hour?
The awkward phone is ringing.
Phone went off. The most horrible thing to have next to a microphone.
There's an animal in trouble somewhere.
I hear a sexy beast. Where is he? Show him to me. So again, yeah, I'll have a few people on. You might like them, you might not. You could just go ahead and leave a comment saying, "Oh, they suck," or "They're good," or whatever.
Call a screaming midget chubs.
I mean, honestly, in my opinion, this Prairie Dog guy here kind of sucks, but you know.
Okay.
I mean, if he was here in my situation, he'd be like, if you watch my guy here, he'd be like slowly crouching around. Whoa, piano, you're so talented. Playing on your own? No. No, 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 no. Let's keep going.
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah.
I think that was a typo there. I know it says it's not breakable by hand, but I just beat the crap out of it. Here we
You
go.
lied.
You have to be
You
swift
lied.
when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
So as far as I believe, the guy that just talked there was the man Daniel that they referred to earlier. So, sorry, Alexander. That was Alexander just talking, and Daniel was going with Alexander. This is Alexander's castle. So there's 1 book, 2 books. I believe this is the second book. Let's see.
3 book 4.
No, there's only 3 books. How long is it? See if there's anything of use. There's a piece of paper. Break it. Thank you, Buck. See you later. Elstedt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region which, with lore, is attested to keep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor. Castle Brennenburg, the quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes, is picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. Woo! All of them have their own twists on the tales, but are some motives that keep reappearing. I can't speak today. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Oh, those must be the sexy boys. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambushing to steal living creatures. Okay. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Jesus, these names are nuts. The
God damn, you can't read.
Shut up, I can read fine.
Derp.
The well-known erudite visited Alstead at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstead, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who is this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Ooh. The immortal Baron. Jesus, there's so much reading.
Plot thickens.
The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstead. And like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title.
That was a great name.
Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, an old man from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as a protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and the death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. What do you mean fully? You mean it has been somewhat recorded? Well, whatever. This has fed the ideal that the Baron is, in fact, the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Jesus, that took forever, and I'm gonna have to pause this video again. I just took up that entire time by reading all that work.
Yay!
I'm gonna have to upload another Amnesia video pretty damn quick. So, like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll be back. Peace out, everyone.